Hi guys, I thought I'd come on and do um, a general reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies because it's been a while since I did one of those. I usually just do general readings for like a time period or a specific lunar sequence. So let's do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And today I'm going to be using a deck that I haven't used here yet, but this is actually my first deck that I ever got. And it is the Guide to Mystic Fairy, or it's the Mystic Fairy Tarot by Barbara Moore. And I'll use some other ones as clarifiers and things, but I want to just go with that one for now and see what they have to say. Okay, so as per usual, I'm just going to freestyle it. Although I might do some slightly more structured categories. Oops. So we'll see what comes up. Oops. Okay. Well, I'm going to take them. Why not? And in this deck, specifically, I don't read reversals. So in some of my decks I do. In this one I never did. So I just left it that way. So anything comes up, it's going to be read right side up. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. I love this deck. I love mushrooms and I love fairies. I feel like I'm really drawn to that sort of earthy energy, and like the elementals, and I definitely was a fairy in a past life. So Ace of Wands is about new beginnings and fast-moving, passionate action going forward. So that followed by the Chariot. Yeah, that's all about fast movement and forward movement. So we've got some serious forward movement going on. And the Four of Wands is about sharing and a gift, also about strong foundations and a happy family life, and or just like a very balanced dynamic between people in a relationship or otherwise. So I'm going to ask for some, let's see, what am I feeling here? So I'm going to see what is the Divine Masculine feeling at this time. The Emperor. The Emperor is one of the archetypes that I see as the Divine Masculine. So the Divine Masculine sees himself as the Divine Masculine. Okay, we'll get some clarifiers on that, but what does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine right now? And the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this energy is very contemplative, somewhat introverted, a little bit like the Hermit energy, very internal and about looking at your emotions and processing and using your intuition to guide you through your inner self. So I feel like the Divine Masculine sees the Divine Feminine as going through that process right now, which some of us are. So that's accurate. That means that his intuition is accurate as well. And let's get one card for the union energies. And we have the Seven of Swords. So that's interesting. She's a beautiful fairy. I like her. She's watering that plant. She's giving that energy and that love to that plant, even though it's swords, which is about like the intellect and the mind. She's aware of what she's doing. She knows that there's a purpose in watering this flower because it will bloom and be beautiful later. Logically, she knows this. So I feel like right now the energies of the union are where the seeds have been planted, the movement is underway, and we're just watering the plant now. It's not come to full bloom yet. We have to keep watering it, and the season will come. And I just feel like the timing is so important that it's literally divine timing, and it can't be controlled by our wants and our need for control. So we kind of have to surrender to that divine timing and just keep watering this plant with our intentions. So let's see, clarifying the Emperor, because I want to see what he's thinking. And the Emperor is very logical. He likes to control, he likes to defend, he likes to protect. In his most balanced state, he's strong and just and righteous. So I see the Divine Masculine as trying to step into that energy, and let's get a clarifier on that. The Knave of Pentacles. So in this deck, the Knave of Pentacles is equivalent to the Page of Pentacles. So he's getting ready to make an offer. He's not quite ready yet. That would be the Knight. But so he's contemplating. He's thinking about it. And in this deck, the Knave of Pentacles is very innocent. She's she's just finding joy in the earthly pleasures right now. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is just enjoying his time and enjoying his life and his earthly pleasures. So whether that's food, drink, women, money, whatever else. This is 3D. But he could be also focusing on his money, collecting to make that offer, or focusing on some physical aspect that he's collecting to make an offer. And let's get a clarifier on how he sees the Divine Feminine right now, which is the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so yeah, he sees the Divine Feminine as powerful, action-oriented, pursuing her creative passion projects, and really making things happen. Like really, really moving forward. And that's a good thing, because I feel like we are, as a collective and individually, we are moving forward, and we are starting to stand in our own power, which is awesome. And clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, working together, help, hard work and harvest. And so she's reaping the rewards of her hard work. You know, she puts in the work, she collects her harvest, and then she gets to enjoy it. And so I think with these two together, it's the same sort of message, saying that with this union energy, we just have to keep watering the plant and it's going to grow, and then we'll be able to harvest it. And so that harvest is coming. It's just a matter of time and a matter of tending to its growth until it blooms. The blooming is inevitable. So that's beautiful. And if we use these top cards here to relate to these bottom cards, we see more of the story as well. So the Emperor is setting out on this new beginning, and he's starting to stand in his power so that he can bring an offer eventually, or at least start to think about it, which is good. And he sees the Divine Feminine as really moving forward and very connected to her emotions and very passionate and goal-oriented. And that's also good, because that's what we are. And for the union energies, we've got the, we've got this solid foundation, this foundation of love and sharing and giving and receiving in perfect balance. And, you know, we're building towards this. So we're going to continue to water our crop, we're going to harvest, and then we get to enjoy the fruits of our labors together. That's awesome. So I'm going to do a Crystal Oracle by Judy Hall. And we'll just see. Thank you, Spirit, for providing us with the Crystal Oracle wisdom pertaining to the Divine Masculine. Oh! Polychrome Jasper. Let's see what that is. I haven't had that one come up yet. It's still a new deck for me. So, okay, here we go. Polychrome Jasper is about belonging. Polychrome Jasper is a shaman's stone that assists with traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel. It helps you to remember why you're living on Earth. You belong to a greater group, be it a family or clan. If you feel isolated, reach out to others out of strength rather than neediness. The stone offers you security. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Ground your efforts in the practical everyday world. You have the gift of mediation and see all sides of an issue. Big changes are in the offing. Concentrate on practical outcomes. Be down to earth, but pay attention to dreams. Balance your emotional energies and nurture yourself to find joy. Find your power ally and stay under its protection and guidance. Give assistance to others who seek freedom. Guard against giving away your power. Timing says Leo, Libra, and Aquarius, and the soul path is integration and reconnection. The chakras are the spleen, which is under the left armpit, and the earth star and soma, which are the mid hairline just above the third eye chakra, and the frequency is earthy. So this is very grounding energy, and I feel like that's very important right now too, because we're trying to build this solid foundation where we're really working with building that earthy, grounded energy, grounding our emotions into something real and physical, into something of the pentacles. You know, this is about building it in the 3D, bringing this from the mind into reality. So, and this allows us to travel between the mind and reality, but between the worlds, because in your mind is literally a world, and reality is an extension of that world. And that's why we have the power of creation, is because if you think about it, the dream state you can control, and that is a form of a world. And then the 3D world, this outside world, is another form of a dream. It's just much more realistic. It's like, you know, it seems more real, much more real. But this allows us to travel between that and to take our dreams and make them into reality. So just a quick reading. I'm feeling like that's complete for today, and we'll come back again and do a more in-depth one. So thanks for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and helping me to grow my channel. So thank you. I love you.